Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome to episode 227 of Sonic Boom TV. This episode is a new shelf, new record, a little story time episode, I guess. So, last week, Saturday, I believe, maybe Friday, I'm not sure. I went to Walmart to see if they had any of these shelves. They're the Better Homes and Garden version of the Calyx type, shelf thing. They work really well. But I went to Walmart and they had one box. I was looking for two that day. I really wanted to get three, but I really wasn't sure of my space. And now that I know what my space is, I'm not going to be able to get a third one at this point. Another one. So once I'm full, this one's not quite full yet, but I have more stuff to put in. So when I'm done, this shelf and the one that's going to go right here will probably be close to full, but all my records should be on my four shelves that I have at that point. But anyway, I went to Walmart. They had one in the store, which I wasn't quite sure I was going to be able to handle myself anyway, because my back is bad. But the box was like busted open, and I couldn't tell if there was any damage or anything in it, but I was like, I'm not spending the $72, I think that's what they cost, for that, and then it might be messed up. So I decided to leave it there. I go home and I look it up online, on the app. Excuse me, messed up the story. Before I left, since I decided I wasn't buying one there, I had enough to get the two. And I started walking around, looking around, and there was a couple other things I needed that were kind of on my list, like pillows and other silly stuff. And so I bought a couple pillows and a couple silly things that I need. And then I went to the record aisle and I picked up AC/DC's The Razor's Edge, which is an album I've always wanted. I've never owned a physical copy of it before. And this is the 50th anniversary with the gold seal. And then it's got the Walmart hype sticker thing. It says exclusive 50th anniversary gold vinyl, only at Walmart, and then AC/DC 50, AC/DC 50. So I don't know that I'm going to buy any of the other ones that are this 50th anniversary thing. I might, eventually if they're around, but I've got several of their albums. I don't have all of their albums for sure, but I have several of the ones that I really like, and then I have MP3s of a lot of the other stuff. So I don't know. This was $26.97 at Walmart, but I got so much stuff going on right now that's costing me a lot of money, and my car's about to die. So, but anyway, so then I went home and I got on the app and I looked it up, and then I remembered that I had what they call kudos at where I work. I remember I had some points, and I was like, well, let me see if I got any points. And so sure enough, I've got like $28 worth of points. So I put that on a Walmart card for the next one. But I ordered this one, and of course it was free shipping because it was, I don't know what their price range for shipping is, but it was free shipping. So it was $72, I think, almost even. And they delivered it. I had to help the girl pull it up, bring it upstairs, which I told her, I said, if we fall down the stairs, it's not on me. You're supposed to be able to bring this up the stairs, whoever's delivering this. She said she worked for Walmart, but she was like a DoorDash type driver kind of thing. She had just had a regular car, and I don't know how it fit in there. But anyway, so we got that one. I went to put it together that night, or the next night, and man, my back does not allow me to kneel down on the floor very well and all that stuff and move around. So basically I needed 3 hands for this. And so, because you got to put like little not bolts, but like screws in, and then you slide each thing on and all that stuff. And you got to kind of hold it together, because otherwise it's going to want to fall, and when it falls, it cracks this board. It's not it's not real wood. It's like not plywood. What do they call it? The pressed wood kind of stuff, where it's, you know, pieces of wood shredded and then glued together kind of stuff. So it basically, the whole thing just came apart, like, and it was all messed up. And I was like, oh crap. And so I sat there for like an hour just looking at this thing. It's like, there's no freaking way this thing's gonna stay together at this point, because like the little pieces that go in, the little screws and stuff, they're not all the way in the wood like they're supposed to be. Because this, like where I'm feeling right now, you guys can't see it, but there's just a chunk of this about that big missing from that because it cracked off. But anyway, I put it together. I made something to prop up the one side that kept wanting to fall. Put it all together, and then there's a bolt kind of thing that goes in the top on each corner and the bottom. And when I put that in, it tightens everything up. So I was like, okay, I'm going to put all the cracked pieces that are cracked on the bottom. I'm going to push this together as hard as I can and then screw those bolts in. Well, sure enough, it all stayed together. And so far, these four are full. The one down here that you can't see is full, and then the two bottom ones, one of them's full and one of them's got a little bit in it. But it's holding up. It's not bending or anything, and it looks good. So I think it's going to be okay. The next one I'm gonna come up with a plan so I don't do that. But that one will go here, and I was hoping that there would be enough room to get one next to this, because there's a record player right there. You can't see it yet. You're gonna see all this in a future video. And the sofa that was here is right directly behind this camera, and I don't know how I'm getting that out of here yet. I don't know how heavy it's gonna be. I might just push it down the stairs and let it fall. I don't know. I really hate to do it because it's still in good condition. Just I don't have room for it. So anyway. The measurement would be the next one will fit, but I would have to put this all the way against this wall where the CD case is, and then it might still be a tight fit to get a third one next to it. So I'm not sure if I'm ever going to do that or not, because this record player thing that's here, when you guys see it, it's big. I wish it was in working condition and cleaned up nicely, but it's an old thing. It was my mom's. But anyway, so that was the trip to Walmart kind of thing, and so I've been telling you guys I wanted to switch this thing around for a while. So my idea was to have the camera like over that way, which you can't. Where we used to be behind me when you were watching my videos. Would have the camera over there directed this way, and I'd maybe sit kind of in the middle, so I'd be kind of surrounded by my stuff. But right here is my kitchen, which has always got crap on the counter. So I don't know if we're gonna how we're gonna set that up. I guess I'll have to clean the counter off every time I want to do a video or something. But just kind of I wanted to show like what my collection looks like. CDs. Records, and I have boxes of cassettes right there. You can't see those either. Those aren't displayed in any kind of fancy way. They're just in boxes. So anyway, let's get back to AC/DC, Razor's Edge. Like I said, I have some of the other ones. I have like Back in Black, on vinyl. Back in Black, Highway to Hell. This one now. I think there's one other one that I think I have 4 on vinyl. And then I have a couple on CD. I know I have Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap on a cassette. I almost bought that one time, but I had seen them and they were around this price, $26.97 or whatever at Best Buy. And then I went in there the next time and it was like $40, and I was like, no way. And so I didn't buy it. I think Walmart has it at this price with the gold record. So let's just look at this while we're here with this one. I wanted to keep this episode under 10 minutes. It's going to go a little longer than 10, but that's okay. So we open it up, and the first thing we get is this little... I guess it's one of those card kind of things that they used to give out to music stores, advertising an album. And so it's got AC/DC 50 on it, I'm wondering if this comes with all the 50th albums, and then the backside has Razor's Edge, and I bet you the other ones have different logos or something. That is a creepy looking picture of Angus Young. I don't know if that was on one of the albums or not, but it's on that sticker as well. And I didn't realize it until I pulled this out, and I was like, oh man. And you know, I really wanted this because Thunderstruck, Money Talks, and Are You Ready are like some of my favorite, you know, AC/DC songs. And I don't know AC/DC super well to know every song they ever did, but I know what I know, and those three were like big for me. And I had forgotten that Mistress for Christmas was on this, which is kind of a funny song. So, but this one's real good, and those three songs really are favorites of mine. So the inner sleeve looks like the other ones that I got, with the liner notes and the photos on both sides. You know, some cool, you know, live pictures and stuff, some memorabilia type stuff. If you can see that, that was the back cover. The guy with the shaved head. I think that was on the back cover of the original album, or maybe that was the cover of the original album. No, this seems like what I remember, but I also remember that AC/DC being shaved at the back of that guy's head. So I don't know. Somebody might have had a different version or something. But anyway, the vinyl itself, as they said, it's gold color, and every time I get one that's either gold, they say it's gold or silver, it has that weird swirl in it, and I don't really like it because it kind of takes away from it. You know, I don't know if that's done purposely or it's just a matter of the processing, but it almost looks like a wrinkled sheet. I don't know how good you guys can see it. Yeah, it's a good eye. But it looks very weird to me. And on something that's supposed to be a gold or a silver, you know, type record, doesn't work for me. But they got that logo on there, 50th. And then on this side, we've got just the regular custom label with the AC/DC logo and Razor's Edge. So, good album. You know, I'm glad I got it. And I'm supposed to be ordering the second shelf on maybe next Friday, you know, a week from today. Maybe do it Thursday, because the way they did it, like when I ordered it, it said, well, you know, if you order within the next, you know, 11 hours, it'll be there tomorrow. And I was like, what? And so, because I didn't know where it was coming from, and sure enough, I ordered it, and they were here within 11 hours. Before the time was up for the 11 hours from when I ordered it, they were here with it. So that was great. So I'm going to do that again, but I got to work at the office on Thursday and Friday, so it'll probably be Saturday or Friday when I order it, and Saturday I'll get it, hopefully. So that's it for this episode. I wanted to keep this one short, one a little longer than expected, but I will talk to you guys on the next episode. I got like 3 episodes I'm doing tonight, and this is just the first of many. Talk to you guys later. Bye.